Okay, I'm making Mexican rice. All you have to do is get 1 pound of ground beef, ground chuck, whichever you prefer, and I would imagine you could use ground turkey if you wanted to. I'm using ground beef. You brown it, and it's already been cooking for a little bit, and it looks like it's pretty much brown. So I'm going to take it off the eye, and I'm going to drain it, and then I'm going to add the remainder of the ingredients. Let me turn my eye down for a second. Select, down, okay. Now, just a second here. Let's prop this up so I can get this drained. Looking for my colander. There it is. Okay. All right. Now I'll drain it. Okay, so I've got that drained, and whoops. Now all I'm gonna do is add, I've got about half a pack of taco seasoning. You can use a whole pack if you want. The more you use, the more taste, but I add other stuff, so I think this will work. Half a pack, just a second, let's go. Half a pack. Taco seasoning. This is picante, but you can use salsa, whichever you want. This is a 24-ounce jar, and it's about halfway full. I'm using all of it. Dump it in. Dump that in. And I'm going to go back and fill this about to right there with water. Sometimes you just do that to get the remainder out of the jar. Pour that in there. And then I picked this stuff up at Sam's the other day, and I thought that will probably taste pretty good in this Mexican rice, so I'm going to add a little bit of that. I would say that's probably about a good tablespoon. Now, sorry, I don't measure. I just the way it is. I'm adding rice, and usually I put, if I had to guess, this is probably 2 cups of rice. And I've got that in there. Now, all I'm gonna do is stir this up. Stir it up. Get it all mixed in. If you want to, you can add onions, fresh onions, green onions. You can add black olives if you like black olives. Okay, and you want it just to be a little liquidy because you're going to turn it up on high and bring it to a boil. With the taco seasoning and this stuff that I just used, you really don't need to add any more salt. I would wait to add salt as you put it on your plate. You don't want to get anything too salty. So now I'm going to bring this my eye back up to high. Let's see, bring it to 10. And then once this comes to a boil, I'll put a lid on it and let it sit for 5 minutes, and it will be ready. And if I knew how to pause this, I would pause it, but I don't know how to do that yet. But I'm just gonna let it get to a boil. Yep, it's up. And what the water that I added looks like that's plenty. You just want it kind of a thick soupy. Like I said, I'm gonna let it boil kind of hard before I turn the eye off and cover it. You don't have to worry about stirring or anything. There you go. Okay, it's starting to bubble pretty good. And now that it's boiling good, you put the lid on it, turn the eye off, and let it continue to sit there. Give it 5 minutes, uncover it, it's ready to serve. And you can eat it just the way it is with chips, Tostitos, something like that. You can put cheese and sour cream and more salsa on top. And any leftovers, it warms up really good. You can put it in a soft taco shell, add cheese, pop it in the microwave, and you've got a fast lunch as well. And like most things like this, it's usually better warmed up the next day. It'll be good tonight though anyway. It'll still be good, but sometimes those flavors have time to mingle. Mexican rice, and the ingredients again is the instant rice. This is not a necessity, but I used it. But the taco seasoning, any kind of taco seasoning, your choice, and a jar of picante or salsa, and that's it.